Have you ever wondered what sparks the enduring tension between Israel and the Arab world? The story begins in the heart of the Middle East, with the foundational issue of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. This conflict, steeped in history and politics, is the cornerstone of the strained relationship between Israel and the broader Arab world. The Arab nations have consistently championed the Palestinian cause, advocating for an independent Palestinian state to exist harmoniously alongside Israel. The Arab League, a collection of 22 Arabic-speaking countries, has been instrumental in this cause, endorsing numerous peace initiatives. One such proposal is the Arab Peace Initiative, a comprehensive plan offering Israel normalization in exchange for peace with Palestine. Despite these efforts, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict remains a significant point of contention. It is this enduring issue that continues to shape the relationship between Israel and the Arab world, fueling tensions and influencing diplomatic interactions. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict continues to be the most significant and long-standing issue in the Israel-Arab world relationship. The path to peace is often paved with wars. The Israel-Arab world relationship is no exception. The stage of history has seen several wars that have marked this relationship, with the 1948 Arab-Israeli War, the Six-Day War in 1967, and the Yom Kippur War of 1973 standing out as significant conflicts. Each of these wars has left a lasting impact on the region, contributing to its instability, shaping its political landscape, and influencing the dynamics of the Israel-Arab world relationship. Yet amidst these conflicts, there have been instances of diplomatic breakthroughs. Israel, for instance, has been able to forge diplomatic relations with a few Arab countries. Egypt, in 1979, and Jordan, in 1994, both signed peace treaties with Israel. These bold moves by Egypt and Jordan have set a precedent for other Arab nations, some of whom have had limited unofficial contacts with Israel over the years, particularly in areas like trade and security cooperation. Despite these wars, some Arab nations have made strides towards peace, as evidenced by their diplomatic relations with Israel. In the midst of conflict, could there be a glimmer of hope for peace? Recent years have seen significant strides towards normalization in the Middle East. A shining example of this is the Abraham Accords, signed in 2020. These accords heralded an era of formal recognition between Israel and several Arab nations, including the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Sudan, and Morocco. But these agreements went beyond mere recognition. They aimed to foster regional cooperation and strengthen economic ties. They sought to build bridges where there were walls, to open avenues of dialogue and mutual growth. This marked a departure from decades of limited diplomatic relations and conflict, ushering in a new era of potential peace and stability. The accords symbolized the possibility of a more united Middle East, striving for shared prosperity. The Abraham Accords signaled a shift in the Middle East dynamic, bringing about unprecedented normalization agreements. The Arab world is not a monolith but a complex tapestry of diverging stances on Israel. The Arab nations, while unified in language and culture, differ vastly in their perspectives on Israel. Some maintain a stance of non-recognition and support for the Palestinians, while others are gravitating towards engagement and normalization. This intricate mosaic of opinions reflects the region's multifaceted landscape, influenced by a mix of historical conflicts, geopolitical considerations, and shifting alliances. Now let's talk about Jerusalem, a city claimed by both Israelis and Palestinians as their capital. Its status is a point of contention that has been further inflamed by the United States' recognition of Jerusalem as Israel's capital in 2017. This move ignited a firestorm of reactions within the Arab world, further complicating the regional dynamics. The status of Jerusalem remains a hotbed for regional tension and discord within the Arab world. As the sands of the Middle East shift, what does the future hold for the Israel-Arab world relationship? It's an intricate puzzle, with Iran's increasing influence prompting shifts in regional alliances. Israel's ties with some Gulf states have been strengthened due to shared apprehensions about Iran's regional activities. But amid these shifting sands, the quest for peace remains a constant. Various international actors, including the United States and the European Union, continue to mediate in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and the broader regional stability. Their role is significant, and their efforts relentless. Speculations abound regarding future developments. Will we see more normalization agreements akin to the Abraham Accords, Or will the traditional fault lines of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict and the status of Jerusalem persist, continuing to shape the region's narrative? While the Israel-Arab world relationship is complex and multifaceted, the pursuit of peace continues to shape the region's narrative. The hope is that, one day, this narrative will read, "Peace achieved,